So, as we have discussed in class, globalization creates a plethora of really terrible problems. But with the spread of new or different ideologies of politics, economics, and social systems comes creativity and networking for problem solving. As such, the NGO that I picked is Global Exchange, and it focuses on a lot of issues, but mainly from the aspect of educating towards action. So, Global Exchange, the website is globalexchange.org, and it has a lot of cool things on it, which I would have shown, but I only have one computer. So, they have goals of exchanging information and people towards accomplishing human rights through political, social, and environmental causes. So, it's a human rights based organization, but it does its work through various sort of entry points or lenses. So it was founded in 1988 by a group of, I think, 4 main people. It's a nonprofit and is based out of San Francisco. And this year, 2013, is their 25th year in operation. So they have global efforts, but they are based in America and then work with other partners towards action. They really want to educate Americans about world issues so that they can take action in the world as well as at home. So their mission is Global Exchange is an international human rights organization dedicated to promoting social, economic, and environmental justice around the world. And their vision is, we envision a people-centered globalization that values the rights of workers and the health of the planet, that prioritizes international collaboration as central to ensuring peace, and that aims to create a local green economy designed to embrace the diversity of communities. And so with that, they have, briefly, they have education and action resource centers, which allow people to feel empowered locally and connected globally in order to create a just and sustainable world, meaning that they aim to take a very holistic and human-based approach to their work. And so they have 3 main programs they do that through. So the social aspect is people, not corporate power, and underneath that they have End Dirty Energy, which right now is focused on a campaign in California to end fracking. Democracy School, which is a sort of conference class type thing, during which the participants learn kind of about how democracy came to where it is and how it all plays into the global system that we have, as well as a program called Palestine Economic Activism. For the environmental aspect, it's called Building Positive Alternatives, which they have a fair trade part, which they deal with cocoa and coffee, Midwest Green Economy, and then green festivals where they have, interested people come and talk to various people who might have insight into green technologies and things like that. The political aspect is peace, democracy, human rights, and under that they have Travel to Cuba, Mexican human rights, Stop Funding War, and one of the cool things I thought was this contest called What About Peace, which is a contest for teenagers where they submit some statement, picture, essay, speech, whatever, that speaks to the issue of peace. And then they get recognized for, the winners get recognized. So for getting involved, they have this really cool thing called reality tours, which is a program where people go abroad, not necessarily always internationally, but most of the time internationally, where they meet the people, learn the facts, and make a difference. So they have tours by country, by issues, and by dates. You can also make up your own tour if that's what you're into. So they have tours that are based on culture, so preserving that culture, understanding the history of that culture, ecotourism and sustainability, disaster relief, things like that. So the social, political, and environmental aspects of their work trickle into reality tours as well. And so there are a lot of countries for that, and includes like Cuba, El Salvador, Spain, Central, South America, Europe, wherever they feel their work is pertinent. So other actions include donating money or specific items that they might need for projects at that time. You can become a member of Global Exchange, join a campaign, or attend an event. Stay informed, which they have blogs, emails, and presentations that they give about the things that they're concerned about. And there's also a list of 5-minute actions which are related to their programs, like writing letters to Obama or things like that. So in terms of assessment, Global Exchange is an NGO prepared in mission and programming to take on the challenges of a globalized world, or so it seems. In this class, we studied a diverse and depressing set of concerns associated with globalization, like privatization, development, poverty, violence against women, cultural concerns, etc. So Global Exchange seeks to turn that sort of knowledge to a positive end by educating and providing experiences in positive action so that people can take what they learn and intellectually learn to do and take that and apply it to the concerns they have in the place that they have, or taking that to a new place and doing good things. So in general, this sort of work encourages communities to assert their rights against corporate interests that would damage ecological or human health, so that's a good thing, and it brings people together who might otherwise not have come together for creative sharing of ideas, histories, technologies, whatever, and gets a positive energy out so that people, do things. So it's a really good start on some of the significant issues that are, of concern in today's world. The limitation of Global Exchange's work is that I feel like it's really too large. Taking on social, political, and environmental aspects of human rights on a global scale means that you're going to skim somewhere. Not to say that any of that is unimportant, and that's necessary for a holistic approach, but it's still huge. So criticism that I saw online include people feeling that they're not transparent enough in their economic practices. They did put information out there, but there could be more and it could be clearer, and agendas potentially hidden under what they called problem solving, which was specifically someone saying that the reality tour was not actually what they advertised it to be. Instead, just sending people out in order to get money or something. So, as Salima talked about, bottom-up approaches work really very well if you talk to the people and find out what their concerns are. And I'm not really sure if they start with the people or that they're trying to help. They do start with people, but I don't know if it's specifically talking to the people that they're trying to help, I guess. But in general, though, the reviews online were really good.